Hello students, how are you today? Welcome to today's class from April 30, May 1st and May 2nd. For today's class, we're going to be using different materials, which are your notebook and your workbook, okay? Today's topic is going to be the use and the structure of second conditional. So before we start with everything, I just want to start giving you some examples or just like a reminder of what second conditional is, okay? It is formed by three different parts. We have the if clause, then we have the condition, and finally, we have the result. If we look at the sentence, it says, if I won the lottery, I would buy a car. What does this mean? The sentence refers to actions that possibly will not happen, okay? And it's not from the past, it's not from the present, but from the future. So if we look at the sentence that we have right now, it says, the second conditional is used when there is that the condition will happen. When there is no possibility, little real possibility, or a real possibility. We know that it's little real possibility. Now, if we, free, would go with you. If we look at the verbs, which one would form a second conditional? If we were, if we are, or if we had been? If we were, it's the correct one, okay? If Justin me to marry him, I would say yes. Look at the sentence. The sentence refers to a future action that it's very unlikely to happen, but not impossible, because anything is impossible. If we look at the options, asked, asked, and had asked, the correct is asked. Okay, so today you're going to be working in your workbook, the part of second conditional, and teachers Mons and David are going to be helping you out with some of the instructions so you can start working. But before that, we have a message from someone who wanted to say hello. So I hope you enjoy and get ready to practice second conditional.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a nice quarantine. Teacher Mariana gave me this short space basically to tell you that I missed you so much. Seriously, you have no idea. But also I would like to ask you to pay attention to the class and basically to take advantage of them, because you have no idea all the great effort that Teacher Mariana and the rest of the teachers team is doing so you can have a quality class with good audio quality and with good video quality. So please take advantage of them, stay at home, and the most important thing, of course,
Hello guys, I'm your teacher David. In this case, we are going to work on your workbook on page 89. Before start working, guys, we are going to remember something that is very simple. We have the conditionals that we already know. We have the type 0 and the type 1. The structure of the type 0 consists using the present simple followed by the present simple as well. We use it to talk about things that are normally true. An example, it could be, if you put ice on the sunlight, it melts. Okay guys, and in the type 1, we have the structure we use present simple following by the future simple that consists using the will and a verb in infinitive form. We can use it to talk about possible situations in the future. An example, it says, if you do more exercise, you will be fit. Okay guys, I suppose there's no problem in this part. Now we have the type 2 guys, The structure that we use is, in the first part we put the past simple, and the next part we use an will and the verb in infinitive form. We can use it to talk about imaginary situations in the present or even in the future. An example, it could be, if I were rich, I would travel around the world with my family. If you look carefully, guys, in the first part we have the past simple with the verb were, and the second part we have the would and a verb in infinitive form. Okay, guys, moving on to the workbook on page 89, we have the exercise 13 that says, read the sentences, check the sentences that are second conditional. The number 1 says, stores are designed to make you want to buy things. If shoppers like the music in the store, they are more likely to go in the store and to like its products. Okay, guys, first of all, I'm going to give you some tips. You need to read all the sentences. If you look in the sentences 5, you have the word greener. That it means something is eco-friendly or it's not dangerous for the environment. And finally, guys, you need to underline the cause and the effect of the sentences that are second conditional. And that's it.
Hello guys, how are you? I hope that you are excellent, and I just want to say that I miss you so much, really guys, okay? But anyway, let's start. We are in workbook page 89. We are talking about second conditional, and we're going to do the exercise 14, but okay, yes, let's read the instruction. Match the sentence have to create sentences with the second conditional. And we have 2 columns with the sentences, and we have to match this column with this, okay? But before do the exercise, I am going to give you some tips. The first tip is that we have to read all the sentences. Before do anything, we have to read, okay? This is for this exercise or another exercise, okay? The second tip is identify the keywords. These words are the most important words in each exercise, okay? And it's like the name, the key, okay? Number 3, know the context of each sentence. If we know what we are talking about, resolve this or another exercise is going to be easier, okay? Number 4, we have to remember that in second conditional, it's always a cause and an effect. We have 2 sentences, one with a cause and one with an effect, and these sentences are going to match, okay? And the 5th tip is that we only can have an if in each sentence. Never write if and another if in the same sentence, okay? Because it's wrong. And then number 6 is, if we only have an if in each sentence, the sentence continues with would or with a verb, okay? So we have an if, and the sentence are going to continue with a would. Okay, let's read the instruction again. Match the sentence has to create sentences with the second conditional. I told you that we have to read before, okay? Read all the sentences. So, number 1, if I found a watch. Number 2, I will not be late all the time. Number 3, if I weren't late, or I will get more job offers. Number 5, if I receive several job offers. Number 6, if I were able to choose the best job. Number 7, I will be able to buy a watch. And number 8, I bought a watch. Okay? Let's read the letters. Letter A, I will earn more money. B, if I earned more money. C, if I had a watch. D, I will return the watch I found. E. I will make a better impression. F. I will know what time it is. G. I will choose the best job. And H. If I made a better impression on people. Okay? So, the first tip is it's done. We read all the sentences, okay? And is if I found a watch, and we have another column, this column, and the letter is letter F, I will know what time it is. Probably matched with letter D, I will return the watch I found, but no, it don't have a lot of sense. It's more than if I know what time it is. I will know what time it is. Okay? It have more sense, and it's obviously if I have a watch, I can see the time. Okay? So guys, do it, read it. You can do this exercise. It's so easy. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.
Okay, excellent. Now, we're going to continue with exercise 15, which says choose a correct form of the verbs to complete the sentences. Each sentence has the same verb, okay? What do you have to do? Think about the structure of second conditional and use the one that is more adequate. What can you do as a tip? When you have different options, maybe if you don't look at them and just try to predict the answer, it can give you the answer without even looking, okay? Or generating any confusion. Pay attention. If you look at number 2 says, if our mother would taught us how to sew, we could make made our own clothes. Pay attention. In this sentence, you can identify that some of the verbs are not even conjugated correctly. Teach it doesn't exist. It is taught, okay? So you can, for example, dismiss that one and just decide between taught and would taught, okay? Good. Now, you have to move on to the next part. In the next part, you have sentences separated by a period, okay? Let's look at the first one. We often buy things we don't really need. We don't have money, a lot of money in the bank. What is the purpose? That you create second conditional sentences. It would be something like this. We often buy things, if we didn't buy things we don't really need, we would have more time, more money in the bank. What happens? You have to identify first the condition and the consequence, okay? And then you have to make a sentence that is logical. Not only think that they are in the correct order, because we don't know that. We don't know if the book or the author of the book decided to put first the if clause and then the main clause, because we don't know that. So read the two of them, identify which one is a consequence and which one is the condition. Okay? So good luck. Wish you all the best. And if you have any questions, feel free to send a message to ceneikethome@gmail.com. And we'll see you next class. So have a wonderful week and be happy. Bye.